So, ladies and gentlemen, time to Team Fortress 2. This is your first time haven't made video for a long time because I watched the old videos and I said, you know, you should probably stop making the videos and just get better at the games. That's what I've been doing. This is not going to be the best gameplay because this is after I stopped playing Team Fortress 2 for two and a half weeks, and see, my muscle memory is a little bit iffy sometimes. So this is not the best. It's just for you to listen to me talking because that's what the point is. So there's now making video because there's a little bit of a rush because I saw that somebody subscribed to the channel who's not like a friend who I know in real life, who I told them about the channel, or like my brother, or like somebody who I know about, like I guess from Steam. Somebody subscribed. So that's just here's who it's for. It's probably gonna go up a lot after this person there, but that's okay. After they subscribe, because I'm voicing over the recording, and this is gonna be uploaded way later, but that's alright. So yeah, we're gonna talk about things that you use for your computer, like mouse and the keyboard and like the headphones. So the mouse and the keyboard and the headphones, most important thing, and there's all these special things, like there's this special mice that have like a million buttons on them, and they're very good and they're great for your hands or whatever. And there's the keyboards, who are like the mechanical and like membrane or whatever you choose them to be. And these things are all amazing, they're all great, but if you want to like do something on a budget, I don't think it actually hinders you, because I'm using a Mac which has like 4 gigs of RAM, so it's not that fast. And this keyboard, just an Apple keyboard, nice tricks down with my pyro, by the way, and it's I'm using a mouse that is, I kid you not, it is taped together, button is taped back on, and there's like one button on each side, but it's not like some pro gaming company, and I don't think it hinders me. I have friends who use like all the pro stuff. They have like all the pro budgets or whatever. They have keypads and keyboards that are very, very expensive, and mice that are expensive, and headphones that are expensive, and that's not what makes me better than them at TF2. What makes me better than them at TF2 is being better at TF2, regardless of whether or not the keyboard and mouse is good enough. Now, of course, you have to have basic, like, good enough FPS to not, like, just be absolute trash and fail. But by that I mean you don't want to be lagging out of every server and like have everything you input take like 3 minutes for it to go. But you don't need all of the pro things. Now, if I could get my hands on those things, I definitely would use them. They're definitely very good, and you should get them if I guess you can. It's a good prediction on the sniper, but what I would think would be the biggest thing would be a computer, because well, you just said the peripherals don't matter, but how about the computer? The computer kind of does matter, but if you have a computer that's basic, particularly I'm gonna say for Team Fortress 2, you'll be good, because if your basic computer, you can lower the settings. Like I'm running, I think, lowest settings. Maybe not in this video, but currently I do run lowest settings. So you might see some things that are blocky. I actually think I am running basic settings in here, but I'm running things kind of blocky and stuff. But this is so my FPS doesn't suck, and you can see a little bit. It might be a little bit cut off by how big the frame is, but there's an FPS counter in the top right. It's from like Chris config. It's not like my own thing. So that's how that just was there. Um, and now to one last thing is, I mean, the computer. You don't need it to be amazing. Obviously, you don't want to have ridiculous lag, but like I said, there's things to fix that, and your computer also depends on your Wi-Fi for games like tf2. So if you have good Wi-Fi, which if you use the internet a lot, you probably should, and I'm assuming everybody who watches this video has probably played tf2. Otherwise, why would you be watching a video that has tf2 in it? Like, that wouldn't... Well, I guess that could make sense. If you just really, really like to hear me talk, that's okay. And I realize I'm probably talking to a wall right here because, you know, like, I have... whatever subscribers I have, probably inactive, but that's alright. And here's this question I've always had since the dawn of time. Actually, not the dawn of time, but Valve, people say Valve turned over TF2 to community. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean that they'll say, okay, you pick like a representative and he'll decide what goes in the game? Or does that mean people make items and Valve decides what gets put in? Because it's not really turning anything over. Unless there's actually going to be community members who are assigned the job of putting things in and like making decisions. It's not really turning anything over. It's just saying, you do our work for us. And don't get me wrong, I think it's a great thing that Valve has developers making things. That's good, because then people get to put what they want, as opposed to not what they want, or as opposed to not putting, as opposed to putting in something they don't want. But it's not really, if you hear my point, that's not really turning anything over. That's more like asking someone, do you want this? If you want this, tell me, I'll do it for you. But that's not really letting community make a decision. Which I don't think it would be a good idea to have like a select group like of like a tf2 illuminati to get to like who secretly makes all the decisions and makes all the updates, and they're just community members, but they're secretly disguised as the Give This. But that's probably what it is. They're probably secretly disguised as Gibbous scouts, and then people think it's unassuming because you know it's a Gibbous. You assume they're a noob, either a noob or somebody who's trying to pose as a noob. But no, that's not what it is. They know what's going on. They're secretly trying to feed us and put whatever items they want. So yeah, watch out for the Illuminati group of Gibbous scouts. Anytime you see a Gibbous scout like this one, see how I wasn't able to stab him the way I wanted to? He's hacking. See? He hit me and he's using a Gibbous. That shouldn't be able to happen. He's hacking. Okay. Anyway, before this video gets any weirder, like I said, there's probably nobody gonna see this, so it doesn't really matter. But that's okay. If you're wondering, just the ragdolls disappear. That's also a setting that I currently have. I like the setting. I like not having ragdolls. If that bothers you to see people disappear, then sorry, but there's nothing you can really do about it. Source recorder takes it the way you play it, so the ragdolls actually are gone. So even though it's like a recording, this is not from like Fraps, or like in Mac's case it would be like QuickTime, which is a piece of garbage, by the way. I use Play TF2 over QuickTime. I think I've done that before on this channel. It's absolutely horrible. It is the worst thing ever. You can't do anything. You like you lag out even like on medium settings. So yeah, that's not good. And this is actually recorded through QuickTime, but it's the source recorder being recorded because I don't believe there's a way to just take your source demo files and putting them in YouTube. I don't think that's possible. If that is, and somebody actually is watching this and they know, please tell me how to do that. So I said I wanted to get good. I am better than this, but I'm gonna get killed, I think, by a sniper again in a second. But actually, I have my own iron team, which yeah, iron pro, but I'm good enough to. I've been offered spots like silver numerous times. I just didn't take it because since I have my own team, and I actually like playing with them, as opposed to other teams that apparently don't like playing with their players. So, yeah, yeah, that's basically what's going on. So, just a clip is heavy, and for another little while. You can watch that if you want to. I'll just do the outro right here. So thank you guys for watching. You can subscribe if you actually enjoyed it, which you may or may not, but that's okay. You probably can expect that Skyrim video, like the beginning thing, to never come up again because there's an issue with it. But you can maybe expect Dota 2 videos in probably a long time because my brother's gotten really into that, and what I mean is he got up 5 levels in a week. So probably next time he's over for break, he'll be done. He'll be by next time he's over for break, he'll be part of Alliance. So yeah, see you guys. No, actually, wait a second. I won't see you. I hate when people say that. I will not see you, and you will not see me either. You'll just hear my voice, and I might see your words.